It's a few different things. It's a loss of balance. It's looking like you're drunk. It's when I get really serious attacks, I get panic attacks with the Meniere's attacks. And I get all other symptoms like loss of bladder control. I sweat like you've never seen sweat before. It just pours off you like a river. It can be really debilitating at times, scary. I've collapsed in the street before. Had to go off in an ambulance several times to A&E. It's a horrible condition. It can vary from day to day. Some days you can be absolutely fine, no problems at all. Other days you can be lightheaded. Other days you can get quite a serious attack where you'll fall to the floor, you can get thrown out of your chair. I've been walking across the streets at work and I've just collapsed in the road. No warning that it's coming, just a drop attack and you're straight down like a sack of potatoes. And I've had to crawl back in the office to get help. I do work at the moment, yeah. I'm a senior reporting specialist for a housing association. I do have about 4 or 5 days off a month with sickness through my Meniere's disease. Because I get attacks during the night, I get them during the day. I've had them at work. But I've got a very supportive employer though, so they are very good about it. I've had 2 instances where I've had the drop attacks. So they're the attacks with no warning when you just literally drop to the floor. And when I've had those for 6 months each time, I've had to give up my driving licence, hand it back to the DVLA and then had to reapply for it. But most of the time I do get warnings of the attacks. It's a ramping up of the tinnitus in the ears. So I know to get to a safe place, or if I'm driving I have to pull over and get to a safe exit or something. If I'm at home I'll just go straight up to bed. If I'm at work I'll be taken straight home. My wife's very good because she's been living with me for 16 years now. So she knows exactly what to do. If I'm out with her in public, she'll tell someone else what's wrong and what to do. If I'm at work, they're very good. They've all got a briefing note on what to do if whatever happens. But I have been out in the city centre before and I've collapsed in a shop. The people just don't know what the hell's going on because I appear like I'm drunk. But I do wear a medical alert necklace, which I just managed to get that out and show it to people and then they'll call an ambulance. Advice for other people with Meniere's, I'd say carry on. Don't let it defeat you. I've met people that it's really got on top of them. They've not been able to work anymore. They've not been able to drive anymore. I think I've been fairly lucky where I get warnings of the attacks. So I can carry on a fairly normal life, but I've got a very supportive family. As I said, I've got a very supportive employer. And most people I meet, when I explain my condition, are very understanding of it. Life on a Level support group, I came across it on, I think, the Meniere's Society's page on Facebook. So I fired enough an email to find out when the next meeting was. Could I attend? What does it take to be a member? Got a reply within 24 hours from Kevin, who was very friendly, very easy to join up. I went along to the next meeting, met lots of people with a similar or same condition, and it's been very good. I've been chatting to people at each of the last 2 meetings I've been to and sharing experiences. It's been very important to go because with the condition you tend not to go out as much as you used to, whereas when you go to the meetings you meet people that are going through exactly the same thing as you. You can talk through it. They share their experiences, you share your experiences. And it's just a nice environment to be in there with the people that are the same. If you think you've got symptoms of Meniere's, get straight to your doctor, get referred to an ENT department, get seen as soon as you can. Because if it is Meniere's disease, it needs controlling as soon as possible.